Being grateful doesn't mean you stop wanting more. You can appreciate your life and still feel like there's more for you, which there is. If you feel guilty for wanting more out of life, this video is for you. Having gratitude isn't the same as settling. That's what people makes it seem like. I have 4 points for you guys today, starting with point 1, the confusion. Nobody really talks about this part. This is where you're feeling thankful for where you currently are. Like, I'm gonna speak for myself. I'm very much thankful for where I am in life right now, but there's something inside of me that wants more. There's more. I feel like there's more for me. No matter what I do, no matter what I accomplish, no matter if I accomplish that goal I wanted to complete, no matter what, if I set a resolution and I completed it, knocked it out, or I'm in the middle of pursuing that, it doesn't matter. I know that there's still more for me. I feel like life is a game and you're just going through levels, certain chapters, certain level, and you just unlocking the next level. When you unlock one level, boom, you achieve something, you opening another door for yourself, and then you're opening another door. The end isn't when people tell you just be great. That's not the end, bro. The end is when you're dead. Like when there's no more, there's nothing else of you. You can't do anything. That's the end. And if you're still alive and you're telling yourself that it's the end, well, bro, there's more. And that feeling is also normal if you're a person that's looking to grow. But that feeling is all normal. It doesn't mean that you're ungrateful. You just know where you want to be, and you know where you want to go. So you just have to get there. If you guys know me, I got a lesson and I have an action for you to take for each point. So for this first one, the lesson is feeling pulled towards more doesn't cancel out gratitude. It doesn't mean that you're ungrateful. The action I want you to take, acknowledge both. Acknowledge the guilty feeling and acknowledge the gratitude of being thankful for where you are. Acknowledge both. You want more, but you're feeling guilty. Acknowledge both and say, I'm thankful and I'm still becoming. I'm still growing. Point number 2, the guilt feeling. This is the part where wanting more starts to feel wrong. And I don't think this is something personally, internally you tell yourself. I think this more of so when you start talking and telling your plans and just talking to people, and people just they're not really hearing you out. They just like, oh, well, you just have to be grateful. Just be grateful for where you are. And, they just tell you to be grateful like wanting more is selfish or something like that, which is not. People tell you just be grateful, so that's when you start to feel guilty and wrong, and you just shrink your ambition. You start to feel like you really are ungrateful, and that's when you really start to shrink yourself. Like, okay, you start believing people what they're telling you, and when they say just be grateful, you start to feel like you're not actually grateful for what's going on in your life right now, and you start to really confuse the two. Like, am I really being greedy? Am I not? You start to really be confused. Just don't talk to people, and if you do talk to people, have an open mind. Just know people are not going to say what you want to hear every time. Some people are just going to be negative. Some people are just going to be jealous and tell you just be grateful for where you are, because not every person has that, but every individual has the energy and has the knowledge to move forward. They have the tools and everything. I live in the United States, bro. I have every tool I need to succeed in life. And if I tell myself otherwise that I don't, then I would just be foolish enough to think that. So don't shrink your ambition for nobody. Don't feel like you're moving too fast, bro. Stop where you are and just be grateful and know what you want and pursue towards it. The lesson of this is guilt. Having that guilt feeling is often growth trying to happen. So when you're having that feeling, that means you're internally trying to grow. You're literally trying to grow. Shrinking yourself and feeling guilty about it, it's a wrong feeling. You shouldn't feel that at all. You shouldn't feel wrong for wanting more. You shouldn't feel wrong for being so ambitious. You just shouldn't feel wrong for wanting to be fulfilled in life and, complete things. There's nothing wrong with that. That's actually how life is. You're supposed to grow, learn, and succeed, bro. God wants you to succeed. I want you to succeed. So succeed, bro. And the action I want you guys to take from this, stop apologizing internally or externally for wanting more out of life and for being an ambitious person. I feel like if you want more out of life, you're very ambitious. If you're not satisfied, you may be satisfied with where you are, but you're not satisfied. You're not comfortable. You're not going to stay there. You want to grow. So that's what you're going to do. Stop apologizing for it and know what you need to do. When people tell you that, acknowledge and then go on about your day. Don't let that sit on your heart. Don't feel like you're in the wrong, bro. You're in the right. You're not wrong for wanting to grow and to be successful. Point number 3. This is the truth. Having gratitude grounds you. It locks you down for sure. You need gratitude in order for all of this to make sense. You need to have gratitude. You have to be thankful for where you are. When you're thankful for where you are, that means you're aware. You're aware of your situation and you're purely grounded. You're not just floating around wherever the wind takes you. You're grounded. Having desire moves you forward. When you're grounded and you have desire, like you know where you want to go, you have that vision, you're destined to be something great. You just have to take action and move towards that desire. You need both of those for everything to be aligned and stay aligned. In order for you to grow, continue to move forward, and then also be grateful for where you are, you have to be grounded and thankful. You have to have gratitude. And also, you just have to have a desire. You have to have it has to be something pulling you towards something. Like, there's something you're interested in. There's something pulling you somewhere. And you just have to look into it and you just have to go right into it. You won't know. You won't have all the ideas. You won't have all the knowledge. You just have to do it. And the lesson of this is having gratitude is the foundation. It is not the finish line. You need to stay grounded. And you also had to have a desire. Don't forget those two things. You have to be grounded and you had to have a desire. You have to be interested in something. And the action I have for you guys for this selection, use gratitude as fuel to take off. Use gratitude as fuel to chase whatever it is, bro. Whatever, if you want to be a musician, you want to be an artist, you want to be the best worker, the hardest, whatever it is you want to be, bro, chase it. Go all in. Have that desire. Be grounded. Be grateful. Know what you want and head towards it, gang. Point number 4, the reframe. This is going to tie all of this together. You're not greedy for wanting more. And you're also not ungrateful for wanting to chase your dreams and for wanting to go somewhere in life and just knowing where you want to go, and you know you need to be somewhere and you just got to get there. Don't feel sorry for that, bro. Use that as fuel and chase that goal. That's a sign that you're evolving, bro. And the lesson for that one is growth and peace can coexist together. You don't have to pick one and run with one. They can coexist with at the same time. It's called being aligned. The action to take from this: move forward without feeling guilty, but also have intention. Know where you need to go and chase it, bro. That's all it is. Be grounded. Stay aligned with yourself. If all of this made sense, you're not alone, bro. I'm in that season with you as well. We all growing and glowing. That's it, gang. If this video resonated with you, like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And we'll be back with more. Because y'all know I love doing this. And it's 2026, bro. Let's go all out.